Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallo. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They send a tight end in motion. This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. From the gun on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
19 Tiger.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On screen here to Blue. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
19. 18. 70 Rangers. Panther 11.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Milton going to throw again here. 2nd and 10. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense. Getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
A 30-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Oh, hey. Swap. Another swap.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Nike Texas.
From the gun, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
All right. Tony.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Ready, set.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
Back now, pressure coming. The lateral goes haywire, fumble! And the Vikings have recovered! And he's able to get this down to the 13. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? At 18.
Blitz coming first round. That's coming. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here.
18. What's that?
Stroud from the pistol. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he has the catch. It's both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Vikings parlay the turnover into a lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go street. Hey, stay with him.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Okay.
First down, ball at the 36. Lamb makes the ground. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Trap 50, trap 50. Broncos.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws caught. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second and inches at the Vikings 36-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Vacates quickly left side. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Man in motion out of the slot. Working inside the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, Chris. 60 Vikings.
Has room into the secondary, and he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Vikings 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. Offense to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 13-yard line.
19 seconds. Hey, uno more. 19 seconds.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings. Backed up considerably here on 2nd down.
Eleven.
To the air, Stroud. Brought in, Ty Felton. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
And leads to 3rd down.
Hey! Moji, moving!
Stroud now on 3rd. Getting out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Ball at the 33 for first down. Milton back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dragon 6, ready. 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Ready, 19 tight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Uh-oh, Milton lost it. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot in the first. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
11-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Why Tony?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, uno. Here we go. Buggy.
Stroud. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
From his end zone, he gets the kick away. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Milton. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Flush down now to his left. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Forced out to his right. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Already.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Breaks free in the center of the field. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings reach pay dirt. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take the lead on that successful kick. 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Rig. Report 70. 70. 70 range. 60. 79. 19. 65. Mustang. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Move set it down, score him at the 38.
19 tight. 10 for 11. 18 Cardinal. 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. He rolls to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey, pass. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
Motion man left is Lamb. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Cup 19. Cougar 19. Street.
They've got a man in motion.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Over. 18. What's up?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. Second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
18. What's up?
Barkley again here on second. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Shamar James makes the play. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Set to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Hold it ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Start.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
A third down run with Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready? 70, ready?
The inside give to Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready up.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. Catch made. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. Ready?
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Motioning the tight end now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
QB keeping it here, the 2nd down option. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Man in motion here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Boy, they had the look, Brock, and they just missed a touchdown as the throw put them a little bit too close to the edge of that end zone.
Handle priority number one, that's to catch it and secure it. Unfortunately, did not leave enough room to land his feet in the end zone, despite what was really a tremendous effort.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Get it. 70 Lions.
He'll throw it. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Check.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. So that's the second one used by the defense in this half. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing is Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Running in the red zone. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Mustang 19. Deputy. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Look at that power, deep left side. It is caught at the 20. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
Ready, set.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal.
Ready.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Warriors 70.
Setting up to pass. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Hey, uno. 18. Outside. 19 Texans.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Oh, ready. 18. Outside.
Handoff headed right. Barkley trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Throwing now. Rolling left, buying some time. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Get it.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Minnesota spends its second time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 19 right. Cowboy 80. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Rob, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Warrior 70.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
It's second down and goal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He completes it in traffic. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 6 yards.
70 Rangers,
Brings up
70
fourth
Rangers,
down and goal.
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready, roll.
Looking to throw it. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Space on the right. He's got room. The 30. The 10. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win it this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw, Milton. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18, cut it. Check, Bobcat, cut 19, cut 19.
Throwing now, Milton. Getting out to his left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Vikings make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win.